YouTube, what's up? Jamar here, Vegas Sense. And in this video, I'm going to be going over some of my more anticipated warm weather fragrances that I plan on wearing in the upcoming warmer months here. So, excuse me. These fragrances, I do plan to wear them, I would say, within the next at least 2 to 3 months from now, more than likely. By that point in time, it should definitely be around, 70 to 80 degrees for the high every day. And I think these fragrances, they absolutely shine in that type of weather. Okay, so I have 7 fragrances up here, but actually I have 2 honorable mentions that I want to give some attention to here. And the first one is going to be this one right here, and that is Citron Del Mar. So I do plan on getting at some point in time a full bottle of this one. I think my next purchase from Alexandria Fragrances, this is an Alexandria fragrance here. I think my next purchase from them is probably going to be 1981X. I've heard a lot of good stuff about that particular fragrance. So I think I might just blind buy that one and pull the trigger on it, okay? So Citron Del Mar, that's going to be my first honorable mention. My second honorable mention is going to be this one right here, and that is Armaf Ventana, okay? So this one is the Dior Sauvage clone, and it really does a good job, as far as just the scent itself. It's virtually identical to Dior Sauvage. When I spray these on, I really don't get much of a difference at all. The main difference though is this doesn't project as beastly as what Dior Sauvage does. It definitely it still has some projection, but definitely nowhere near as much as the Dior Sauvage Eau de Toilette. And that could be because this is actually an eau de parfum concentration. And that's normally how most eau de parfums, perform. They don't really project as much as the eau de toilette. Okay. So again, that one is Armaf Ventana. So starting off here, we're going to talk about this one. And this one here is one of my favorite summer scents. And this one is from the house of Rasasi, and it's Rasasi Hawass. All right. And this bottle is just a very beautiful, amazing looking bottle. It's a nice clear bottle. Feels really heavy and sturdy. It's got a nice metal cap here with like a snake design basically going around the whole thing. It's just really an amazing looking bottle. It's got purple juice inside, and this pretty much it smells like Invictus and Invictus Aqua mixed together. So I mean it has like that aquatic type smell to it. That sweet aquatic type smell. But then it has some spices in it as well. Actually has cinnamon in it. So that is a really amazing scent. It lasts a really long time, and it projects pretty good too. It's a pretty dense, fragrance as well. So it's not something that you can really go heavy on the trigger with without choking yourself and others out around you. So I don't go more than about 4 sprays with that particular fragrance. And again, the projection on it is beast mode. Longevity is 10 plus hours, even in the warm, hot months. So that one it does really good. So that one is Rasasi Hawass. Next one here is gonna be, I would say, everybody loves this scent here, and this one is Versace Pour Homme. All right, this one is perfect for like, the hot summer months. It's just a really fresh, clean, citrusy smelling type scent. Like I said, I definitely plan on wearing this a lot to the gym. But also, like, if I just need to go somewhere real quick, go to the store, or, just go do something real quick where I know I'm going to be coming right back home, I'm going to definitely throw this on a lot. And I plan to go through a lot of this bottle here in the upcoming warmer months. Again, longevity on this one is not that great, but I do plan on wearing this one a lot in the upcoming summer months. So again, that one is Versace Pour Homme. Next one here, Versace Dylan Blue. So has pretty much the same kind of DNA as Versace Pour Homme, except this one is just a bit darker. But it's still something that I feel like you can still wear in the daytime. I think you can wear it both in the day and at night. This has pretty decent performance on me. I would say like 7 to 8 hours or so. And I really, really love this scent because it has the incense in it. And I do like scents with incense. It has the incense, patchouli. I really like the citruses up top. It's just overall a great scent. Okay. So again, that one is Versace Pour Homme Dylan Blue. And here you have this is like everybody that I know of in the fragrance community, they wear a Ventus a lot if they own a Ventus. Unfortunately, I can't afford to buy a bottle of a Ventus. Even if it was heavily discounted, I think it would still cost me several $100s. So this particular fragrance right here is what kind of fills that void for me. And in my opinion, it smells better and performs better than Creed Aventus, at least the batch that I have, which is a decant sample of the 16 L01 batch. This on me lasts, even in the summer months, easily, about 10 plus hours or so. I've gotten compliments with this one. And this one has also replaced my need for Armaf's Club de Nuit Intense Man. After smelling this one and then going back and spraying on Armaf Club de Nuit Intense Man one day, I didn't like the smell of the Armaf one at all anymore. This one smells a lot more natural, smells a lot more like actual Creed Aventus, doesn't have the harsh opening, and it really emphasizes the pineapple in the opening, which I really, really love. It gives like this really, really juicy, sweet pineapple in the opening, and I love that. Okay. So again, that one is Alexandria Fragrances, Brasilia. Next one. I just picked this one up in a swap on the Alexandria Fragrances not website, but the Facebook page. And this one, I like this fragrance so much that I actually wore it a couple of times here in the cooler months. This one smells amazing. I really, really love this one. It definitely smells similar to Brasilia. And the first time I sprayed it in the opening, I actually was pretty upset because to my nose, it smelled almost identical to Brasilia when I first sprayed it on. Now that was within the first few minutes or whatnot. And then, it slowly started to change into something else. But I think I'm going to try to wear this one a little bit more than Brasilia. Number one, to save what I have left of Brasilia, because I've used that much of it. You see it's below the actual sticker there. And I've only had that bottle since August. So that shows you how much I've worn Brasilia. Okay. But in regards to Zion, I do plan to wear that one, quite a bit. It's really, really an amazing scent. It is the inspiration of Roja's Elysium. And even though people say it's a generic designer type smelling scent, I don't really agree with that. I think this is really, really a great scent. Okay. So again, that one is Zion from Alexandria Fragrances. And then here we have another Alexandria fragrance, and this one is Hawaii Volcano. So this one is going to be the first fragrance that I ever bought from Alexandria Fragrances. And it's just a really, really great scent. Nice coconut and lime scent. And this lasts forever on me, which it's pretty amazing, because this is it's pretty much like a fresh scent, but it really projects and lasts a long time, and it doesn't matter how hot it is. I've worn this on some of the hottest days out here in Las Vegas, where it was over 115 degrees and I was sweating and everything, and this still lasted on me for over 12 hours. So this is like the perfect hot weather scent. Okay. So I definitely plan on getting a lot of wearings out of this one. So again, this one is Alexandria Fragrances Hawaii Volcano. And lastly here, you have, I like to call it the OG. This is a fragrance that I think, a lot of people own or have owned. Number one, because it's so cheap, and number two, because it smells amazing and it performs really, really good. And that's Nautical Voyage. This one is another scent, another fresh aquatic scent that just lasts all day long, and it smells amazing. And that's what I love about this scent. To my nose, it doesn't really smell like synthetic or anything like that. It really smells like it's blended very, very well. And the fact that, you can find this particular fragrance on eBay new in box for like $13 right now is crazy, because this is really, really good stuff. I've worn this a lot over the summer months here that just passed. I wore it a lot to work and stuff like that, but I need to start wearing this a lot more, just maybe going out casually or something like that. This needs to be more of a dumb reach for me, because this is a really amazing scent. It really is. And I think it's a people-pleasing scent as well. I don't know anybody that doesn't like this scent, So again, that one is Nautica Voyage. And again, these are the fragrances that I plan to wear over this next summer and spring. And I guess really you could say fall even for us too, because it really doesn't start getting cold out here until about November. All right, so that is my video for today, Vegas Scents. I'll see y'all in the next video.